Welcome back to If It Wasn't for June. Last week we talked about indifferent customer service. Did you have an opportunity to look at your organisation? Did you find any indifferent customer service? If you did, get rid of it straight away and make it exceptional. This week we're talking about exceptional customer service and what that looks like. So let me tell you a story about you. You've got that car you've always wanted. It's your favourite car. It needs a service and it's a little bit dirty. So you phone High Street Garage and you say, I'd like to book my car in for a service. The first thing that happens is when they answered the phone, they said, welcome to High Street Garage. Thank you very much for phoning. How may we be of service to you today? So you explain, I'm Mr. Graham. I'm looking to book my car in for a service. They then come back at you and say, well, Mr. Graham, thank you very much for using our service. When would be convenient for you for the car to be serviced? So you say next Tuesday at 8:30 in the morning. They say absolutely fine. We don't like our customers having to drive their cars into us, so we will come and collect your car for you and leave you with a courtesy car. Is that acceptable? You say, yeah, of course, great. So Tuesday morning 8:30 comes. Doorbell goes. There's Dave from High Street Garage. He extends his hand and shakes your hand and says, good morning, Mr. Graham. I've come to pick up the car. You say, fine. You hand him your car keys. He says to you, let me just take you around the courtesy car to make sure everything's fine and then I can take your car off. Everything's fine with the courtesy car and he then says to you, your car will be ready by 2 o'clock and we'll call you just before to arrange a convenient time for you to drop it back. So you say, fine. Dave takes your car off and you go back to your normal day. 1:45 comes, the phone goes. Hello Mr. Graham, this is Dave from High Street Garage. The car's ready. When would be convenient for you for us to drop it back? So you say, well, I'm just popping out about an hour and a half, about 3:30, something like that. He says, fine, we'll see you at 3:30. You go out, you come back. 3:30 comes, the doorbell goes. Dave's there. He shakes your hand. He says, good afternoon, Mr. Graham. The car's here. Would you like to just come round the car with me to make sure you're happy with everything? So he takes you round the car and you notice they've cleaned it. They've cleaned the outside of it. It's now looking like new. They've also cleaned the inside. It's smelling wonderfully. So they've made a great effort there. There aren't any problems with it. Dave hands you the car keys back and he says to you, thank you very much for using High Street Garage. We do appreciate your custom. And you say, it's been great. He then says to you, don't forget, cars normally need servicing every 6 months or 6,000 miles. Would you like us to give you a ring in 5 months' time to remind you? And you say, great. Dave gets into the courtesy car, drives away. You've got your car back serviced and cleaned and you haven't had to go anywhere. How do you feel? How does that feel to you? Do you feel like a valued customer? Do you feel as if they've actually made an effort? What have you heard? They've constantly used your name. They've constantly said to you, we appreciate your custom. What have you seen? They've shown you that they care because they've gone that extra mile. They've made that extra effort. So you know that you are a valued customer. You know they appreciate the custom that you've given them. So, 5 months' time comes, the telephone rings. Hello Mr. Graham, it's Dave from High Street Garage. We said we'd remind you that your car needed servicing. It's 5 months since the last time. So probably it'd be a good idea to try and book it in sometime soon. Would you like me to do that now for you? How does that look? Is that good? Does that show you that they care? Does that show you that they are providing exceptional customer service? If you find anyone gives you exceptional customer service, please give them feedback on it. Lots of people only ever give negative feedback or complaints. If you get exceptional customer service, feed back to that company and tell them what the service was and how good it was. That means that they can pass that on to other people. Take a week to reflect on your own organisation. Do you provide exceptional customer service for people? If you do, brilliant. If you don't, then change to be exceptional. Look at all aspects of the business. Is there any part of the business that isn't providing that exceptional customer service? And if not, change it so that it mirrors the other parts of the business where you are providing exceptional customer service. Call your clients, ask them, say to them, do we provide exceptional customer service? Get their feedback. Just listen, write down what they say. And if they say yes, reflect on the rest of the business to make sure you are covering all the areas at an exceptional customer service level. Thanks for watching, and again, if you feel you've had value from this, pass it on to other people so they can benefit and they can look at their business, and if they're not providing exceptional customer service, they can start to do that as well. And then we all benefit when all of us are providing exceptional customer service. Next week we're going to be talking more specifically about how to engage with your customers to get that feedback from them and then apply that feedback to your business. Have a great week, and I'll see you there.